Today is local election day in the UK. 5,000 local council seats to be fought for by 25,000 candidates. As we are here in Brazil, I think we're allowed to voice an opinion on today's proceedings, as we are a very long way away. From the cut and thrust of what the British media has already called the slaughter of the political party that is currently running the government. Now, for the foreign people who aren't British, it's important to note that these elections are for mayor and councillors of towns and cities, and not for members of parliament that make up the House of Commons, which has a separate election. As per normal, the political cycle has dug up dirt on some candidates. Zach Polanski, the real threat to Labour for the Muslim vote, and it appears that he did a Rachel Reeves. He claimed in his past to be a spokesperson to the Red Cross, which the Red Cross denied, and he himself admitted that he had misspoken on several occasions during his fundraising rallies.
Yes.
And that he wasn't a master hypnotist when he claimed he was, to get those gullible women to allow him to fondle their breasts in order to make them larger. Become larger they didn't, but for a while the women were under his spell. I'm waiting for the court cases to appear.
Yeah.
This dude wants to be Prime Minister at the end of the day. Starmer has been asked to resign by several important trade unions, and the sharks in the form of Rayner, Streeting and Burnham seem to be wringing their heads like the three ghosts of A Christmas Carol.
Okay.
If what the polls are suggesting is true, the Labour Party is going to look like a shadow of its former self, a little like the Conservatives do in the present Parliament. Some densely populated Muslim areas have their own candidates to keep everything co-Shia. And Reform are set to be holding the cigar.
Yes.
As they look to be breaking Labour strongholds in Wales, Northern England, and even, dare I say it, north of the border in Sturgeon country.
Whoa.
Well, time will tell. And if you are watching this video and still can't be bothered to get out there and vote, or you haven't voted and you're watching this the day afterwards, you can't complain if your town or city becomes a shit show. So happy voting if you see it in time, this video.
Yes. Obviously we're not telling anyone how to vote or who to vote for. That's your conscience, that's your brain. A bit of this, a bit of this. Preferably more of this than this, but yeah, that's not making mad. Yeah, well, the way I see it, I mean, okay, you can look at the predictions, the polls. We all know the party. I mean, it's going to be interesting if one certain party wins and they're in direct opposition, in quotes, to the governing party, how that's going to play out in the longer term. Yeah, I mean, okay, you vote in your local elections. People say, oh, it doesn't affect anything. It does. It decides your local policy. It decides how your local money gets spent. So you put rates in. You might think it's more important to have potholes covered, or you might think it's more important to have artistic things put around parks and local areas. I mean, you make that choice yourself. Yeah. I'm not suggesting any which way, it's your communities. As for people putting up their own candidates, I as somebody that's a liberal and a Democrat, I've got no problem with that fundamentally. If sub communities, I don't mean that derogatorily, it's just it's a subset of something else mathematically. You've got to be
Traditionally
careful.
called the minorities.
Yeah, minorities. Yeah, but that's subsets. I don't like minorities. I like the term subsets. They're part of a bigger picture. Yeah, a minority.
In some places they are the majority.
Well, overall across the UK, okay. But I know in local elections that doesn't count. Yeah, but if they want to fund and put forward the person that best they feel best speaks for their interests. That's democracy. Yeah. I mean, maybe one or two people involved in it is a good thing. You know, everyone has a voice then, everyone can express an opinion. At the end of the day, you vote for who you want. They sit in a chamber, a council chamber, and they have the opportunity to vote in the way that they see fit, representing you, hopefully. I mean, yes, the other interesting thing is the rise of the independent candidates who could be potentially voted in as either as a genuine concern group, or B, as a protest. I always think protest votes are a little bit dangerous, but there we go. Here, you might get.
I'm waiting for Screaming Lord Such to get elected.
Yeah, is he still
It's
about?
about time.
Is he
About
about?
time.
Yeah,
Well, once the raving loony
Ruling
party is.
Yeah, yeah. I thought they were already in. Sorry, in power. Sorry. So we don't have expression an opinion. Apologies. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be interesting. We could wake up Friday morning and somebody of a party that might have a lot of success could potentially be, in inverted commas, the most powerful sitting MP in the country in some ways, without actually ruling the country. It's a nice position to be in, isn't it? Really, you can call from the back seats. You've got your army.
As we are 4 hours behind the UK,
Yeah.
I'll be staying up. I'll be staying up later on to watch the results come in.
Oh well, you retirees can do that. Some of us have got to get up and actually earn our crust tomorrow. Yeah, not that you haven't earned your crust in the past with pensions and things, but
Thank
yeah.
you very much. I'm reaping what I sowed. So.
Yeah, well, if it carries on the way it is, I've got, I've got pensions, but I probably won't realise them. Yeah, so yeah, I'll probably be working till the afternoon just before I die. That's the joke I saw the other day. That's a bit of a sore point at the moment with some things, but yeah. Well, all I can say to people is exercise your democratic rights. People have died and fought battles throughout the history for you to have the position to vote for whomever you feel best represents you. Please go and use it. As an expat, I can't vote in local elections. I can vote in national because I've been out the country less than 15 years. I can vote in national and for referendum. I can't vote referendums. I can't vote in local elections because it's of no relevance to me. Yeah, but yeah, good luck, people. Have a good election day, and
Vote for the person rather than for the party.
yeah,
That's all I would say.
All I will say I will still say this about people standing. Fair play to you all. I wish you a peaceful, happy election day, whatever the results, and please act graciously if it doesn't go quite your way. Okay?
Only one will win.
Yeah, well, that's democracy for you.